they use Barats?
That's the question.
Will
have
they
we
use it?
have we ever seen Onic use it
No,
Never, I
Never.
think.
in regular
I
season?
think
Never.
never,
Never.
ever.
Ah, that's the problem though.
that's a big problem.
I think in the Scream they are not trying to use that one as well. Yeah,
Let's-
we never see it. We
They
never
don't
saw
need to
them.
secure bars or maybe the Hellcart.
I think Hellcat is the reason
Alice.
we know that actually.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
Alice.
Alice,
Yay.
yeah. This hero is already being buffed since our last update, right?
But still, I mean, like Alice versus Harriet plus Esmeralda, like the shield been absorbed by Esmeralda. I know that still have the blood oath, but it's not gonna be enough if the burst
Yeah.
damage is coming from the hero from Evos Legend.
Hmm.
Oh, maybe this will ban Barats also right now.
Yeah, I think it will be bad now.
Or,
If
It should be
Onyx-
banned though.
and also Hilda, I think.
Yeah. I think the two heroes that need to be banned is obviously
team
Barats
Yeah.
and Hilda.
They already banned over it though.
Or both of them is a side lane. It's possible because Evos lack of tank and also another side lane. But
No,
I think Hilda is still a must.
Yeah,
They
I
need
think
to
Hilda
think
is
about
still a
this.
must. So, because we know that actually the full hero from budget is not a lot, right?
Oh,
Your
they went
team
toward
is
Hellcart.
panicked.
Yeah.
See?
That-
Really smart from
Yeah.
Evos Legend.
Yeah, and I don't think Alice will be contested though. That's actually a question mark also. If you want to pick Alice, I feel they can possibly get in the fourth pick.
I know, right?
Yeah.
They are not gonna take another Alice with that kind of lineup. They are not gonna be greedy taking another niche on their side.
Yeah. Yeah, and in terms of ban potential, I don't know. It's kind of 50-50 actually. If it was expected Alice to be picked.
Evos Legend, I think they can ban towards Baxia if they want to
Or a
counter the
support.
Esmeralda, or
Or
maybe
a
the
support.
Parsia.
Chang'e?
Chang'e.
Because
Yeah.
Chang'e is pretty annoying against that Harriet or maybe
Yeah,
Esmeralda,
after level,
right?
especially after level 4.
Or another hyper. What is left there? Or
Your
Onic to
They
team
still
is
ban for
panicked.
Lupa.
For
Why?
Lupa. Oh, right. They prefer to fight against Hilda rather than Popol
Because
Vuh.
actually, Bajan really good with the Popol Vuh.
I know,
Yeah.
but Hilda is super strong, super tanky, and
Yeah.
if you're coming into the late game, the damage is coming from Hilda is huge.
Hilda is already like being played by Bajan like 12 times for today.
Wow.
I forgot.
For total, right?
Evos already used Popol
Yeah, the
Vuh and
total.
Sina combination.
Before, yeah.
Yeah, before.
Before, yeah.
And I forgot what team did that Evos fight again.
But that one is the hyper carry meta.
Yeah.
So it's
no,
different.
no. After the patch, so actually.
No, never,
I don't.
never.
Your
Popol Vuh
team
never
is
been played
picking.
anymore.
Okay, but
Valid.
while they're right here, so maybe they will try to stake something like Kufra? Because actually Esmeralda Kufra is...
Or Baxia?
I still think Onic really good inside it, and this Jauhead is a tank. I still think that.
No, I mean
Khalid,
from Evos.
Khalid.
Oh, for Evos,
For Evos, because they're banning over Valier.
Oh, Hilda.
Hilda and also...
Rafaela.
Oh, Raf-
Your team
Okay,
Oh.
Onic Esport is so unexpected. I can
Actually,
say.
pretty decent though.
But no, if you're
No,
talking,
Rafael is only giving like...
the stun coming from Ravella is not enough to stop all of the movement coming
Yeah,
from
it-
Evos Legends. But you know that actually Ravella is only giving movement speed. I know the holy healing coming from Ravella is pretty good. But the damage is not gonna be enough. We know that actually we're not another
It's
hero
really
damager.
100% support though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's 100% support, not as a damager.
That's the problem.
It's just try to escape
Oh my
mechanism,
god.
chasing mechanism also.
Evos Legend, they can
Yeah.
secure the Baxia maybe, or
But it's still Hilda.
Yeah,
there is
Baxia
no
is
share.
actually pretty good.
Thamus.
Thamus plus Baxia is
Yeah, I
gonna be
think
very
so
strong.
strong.
but
Hilda
Oh
team
yeah,
is
Hilda.
picking.
Okay, maybe it's much comfortable for Bajan, right?
Yeah.
Thamus and also Hilda.
Bruno.
Good pick for Evos Legend.
Wow,
Bruno.
but this is new. The,
But
So-
we know that actually the combo coming from Ravella
And
plus
also Bruno.
Bruno is pretty good.
yeah.
Okay.
And Onic have tried this and they
I
got a win, yeah.
Oh, I thought.
But
the one
Onic
that
really
gonna-
need to play aggressive in the early though. With maybe Alice and also Rafaela and
I do
Jauhead.
remember. I do remember that they were playing like this before, and CW is the one that using the. I think Angela before, yeah.
Yeah, and you need to think though. We are going straight into the line up down with your guide caster here, Momo and Asafela. Jeff, please take it away.
Thank
Yay,
you,
thank
Anonym.
you. We will see
Okay.
what will happen inside of the Land of the Run. This is the second game of Battle of this series. Don't forget to use the hashtag GoOnic and also hashtag EvosRoar if you're supporting them in the comment section below.
Yes, Onic Esport, they cleared the mid lanes pretty fast here. Meanwhile, Bajan still pretty annoying with the ritual as well. Combat of ritual coming from Bajan. And Trian, pretty low in the bottom lane.
Yeah. I really want to see what will happen, but I have a slight of hope here for him. Right here, especially with Bruno plus Ravella combo. Let's see what will they do inside of this game. Hopefully, it will turn out into the good result, but I don't know about Evos. They're having a very strong lineup, if I can say, with the comfortable pick with Juan, Rek, and also Bajan, especially Pendragon and also Rexy. So yeah, I think that all of them having a very good hero on their side. But look at that one, actually PW.
It's gonna be to survive.
Yeah,
Almost being the targeted by one here.
but he's using the Purify.
Yes.
Imagine there is no Purify on his hand because the cooldown is pretty long, like 90 seconds if I'm not mistaken.
But the Evos Legend, they have a lot of CC they're coming from
Yeah.
the team though. Rexy with the Abyssal and Abyssal Trap, Rek also with the Falling Salmon right, and one the slow they're coming from the
Bajan.
Zaman Force, and wow, Bajan really take a lot of damage. But the first blood goes to Onic Esport. Wow, it's a really good sign for Onic Esport.
Yeah, I know, right? But we are seeing it's actually because Bajan taking it too long there. He's overstayed in that area. We know that actually Bruno is very strong when they're having the stacks right here. He already have the Rupture Machete plus Wave Boots. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he's so rich.
You are right, Pelajev, with 1.5k, but only Bajan. What? Twice
Yeah.
being shut down by Onic Esports.
Because of the Sun's ball is just like so painful right there.
The volley shot.
The volley shot, whenever he kicks something, it's gonna be having a very huge damage. But I'm not sure about the mid-late game because we know that mid-late game, we believe that actually it's gonna be very tanky coming from Evos. But if Onic keep doing this and not allowing Evos to go to the mid game, they still have the chance to do stuff.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Onic Esport, they are trying to dominating in the early phase here. Let's see if Onic can still manage to get 1 point from Evos Legend in our second game.
Yeah.
Oh, being stole by one here. And Drian is already being targeted by Evos Legend. Pendragon still managed to survive, but I think Anti-Mage still want more. And he goes for it.
And anti-mage using mage. This is a
Oh,
whole
yeah.
new word.
A whole
like-
new world.
I mean, like before we are seeing he's using Alice, but not turning out really well. But this time, actually, he really wants to play super greedy, but still able to get solve for them. And Sanz now he's being free to try to get over the blue buff right there, but
Uh-oh.
PW.
Oh, need to be careful with his position as well. But Sanz already coming after he secured the blue buff here. Rexy being shut down, but one. Oh my god, he also cannot handle a lot of damage coming from Sanz.
Yeah. He really need to be careful of his movement. He need a proper setup, and look at that one. Actually, this is a good setup for Rek if he wants to do the falling star moon, but he's not. He's handling his position.
Yeah, he just put for later, but Rian got a lot of damage towards one here, and Rian still able to survive a little bit.
Oh ho ho hoy. But on the other side, we are seeing actually Pendragon kind of waiting for his movement, but look at that one. Actually, his movement is not going to turn out really good because Sanz will take him down. Healing scream for him. Even Bajan will be able to be shut down as well, I think. Oh, but he's still able to do the
Almost.
ambush and still able to run away.
Oh, okay, it's gonna be a disaster for Evos Legend. They really lost their gameplay in the early phase because a lot of damage are coming from Sanz especially.
Oh, but look at that one actually with the Zaman Force and also the Chrono that's giving so much damage from one with the setup from Rexy. But look at this in the top lane, but versus Rek. This is the X teammate that actually fighting against each other right here. Oh, Stutter Dance, Dragon Tail. What will happen with this Esmeralda?
Yeah, Esmeralda, right? Even cannot handle by himself in the top lane here. The Falling Salmon being open, but Evos really secure their objective. They really need turtle because they already being left by 1k from the network.
Yeah, and they really need to catch up because they are losing one turret as well. So they really need to be careful of their movement. They really need to have a proper stuff to be done right there. But look at that one, actually not one.
Anti-mage really got a lot of damage coming from Rexy and also Pendragon, but Trian always there, trying to back up his teammate perfectly in the perfect timing.
CW will be the target right here for one wave of the world, but it's not even enough to get one down right here. Bajan as a frontliner, but Rian right here tries to chase over one, and one will be shut down. On the other hand, we are seeing Bajan versus 3 members of Team Onic, and he's still able to go back.
I don't think that actually Evos Legend can force it though just now.
Yeah, alright.
Because the 4 member from Onic already rotate from the top lane, especially Boots just now.
And this is also not the first thing overtaking the blue buff from Team Onic.
Again and again. Oh my god, unstoppable force and also ejected towards Rex here. Rex still managed to survive? No. Because a lot of CC they coming from Drian and also from Sanz, it's gonna make Rex pretty hard to survive.
But Pendragon playing it really well in the bottom lane. They need to get Rex down with this kind of situation, but Abyssal Arrow just connected just now towards Anti-Mage, and he will be burst down really fast. This is a good start for Evos if they want to
Oh, but there was still one more here. They know that actually they can pick off towards CW, and that's what they did just now. Drian still managed to survive with only half HP that he has in the middle lane just now.
But Sanz now having a new Berserker Fury.
Wow.
You know that actually it's gonna be very painful for the movement. With the other shield from Brian, he wants to be more tanky whenever they do stuff right here. But look at the creation of the Sanz.
The winning condition then for Evos Legend actually they need to shut it down Sanz in the first place though, no matter what, no matter how the way.
But on the other hand, they can try to get over CW as well, because one that Sanz will not do stuff without CW. But look at that one in bottom lane. But is being chased by a lot of member, but he is still able to survive a lot of stuff. But one is coming.
Rex already know that Sanz is coming from behind, and also Bajan still want more, taking a lot of damage coming from Onic, and it's gonna be a lot of spaces that coming from one here. But Sanz really so hard been taken down just now.
Yeah, the position is just like not coming so good. One is pretty confused. Should I go back or have my teammate? Bajan and Rexy is forcing their movement to get over Sanz. Yeah, they got it, but they got confused as well. Not even them. Even one is also being shouted down. Only Rex being able to get back and heal in the base right there. So it's a huge loss for Evos, even though that they got Sanz on the other hand.
And CW still survive as well.
Yeah.
Wow, Onic Esport, they really make Evos Legend
Confused now.
confused in the second game.
Yeah, I think they're pretty confused right now with the movement that's been done by Onic. And the Ravela is also the key player for this game. I thought at first, okay, Ravela is for what? Unstoppable force right here.
Wow,
But
you see a lot of damage coming from Sanz, massive damage, especially he knew that actually he already got the Berserker 40. It's gonna giving a lot of critical damage towards Evos Legend member.
Yeah. I was mentioning before like Ravela for what, but after they're picking over Bruno, they have this slight chance to win the game because of the Bruno on their hand. Oops, another one right here.
Already being ejected by Drian, and that's gonna be the answer for Onic Esport. They still able to pick off one here, both with the Black Dragon form. Still go for budget at the backline, but I don't think the Evos Legend can manage to survive in the second game. They're really being wrecked by Onic Esport.
Even though that the gold is not too different. You can see actually the gold is like 300, 400 gold different
Because just
gold
now,
of the sides, but the chance to take over the Lord, it's gonna make them hard to stay in the base only. And if they want to contest it, it's gonna create so much trouble. And I'm kind of worrying, like they are having a very messy war that I thought they're supposed to have like 3 or 4 members war together, because the rest of Team Onic is just like a very strong pick off with that kind of hero, but they're not. When they gather together, they are not having a very good composition from the hero.
Yeah. I don't know. This Rafaela maybe she has done so many times that no one can take down Sanz. That's the problem here.
Right there.
Oh my god, it's gonna be a disaster for Onic Esport. Meanwhile, ejected they're coming from Rian. Really make all Evos Legends pretty hard. Even though he can take down CW, but CW is not the top priority for Evos Legends. They really need to shut down Sanz. But no one can even touch Sanz here.
Yeah, but look at that one. Rack actually still try to go back a bit. The Lord is able to be cleaned by Rack. But look at that Rian, Sanz, and Anti-Mid. They don't want to stop it. They want more. And the blood oath, flowing blood, unstoppable force to the forward of the base. But what will happen? The inhibitor already been taken by the Onic Esport. Now they still want to set up so they can try to get over the last inhibitor inside of the base of Team Evos Legends.
Yeah, but they lose a lot of objectives. They lose the buff, they lose the jungle as well. They lose the wave management actually being secured by Evos Legend. Onic Esport, they really need to at least maybe wait for the second lord. Or maybe they want to wait until one open the Zaman Force and target it CW, which is we know there is.
If they
It's a
are not
rules.
targeting CW, Sanz will be easily go away.
But the problem
That's
is
the
the follow
problem.
up. But the problem is the follow up is not there for Evos Legend.
I know, because the only one that can dive into that one is only from Harris.
Rep also can.
But he is the frontliner that is trying to disturb the rest of Team Onic.
It should be Bajan, I think. But I don't know.
Like-
Like Evos Legend, they are so different with the first game.
Because they don't have hero to chase over Bruno. It's kind of surprising them.
They don't have one lock hero.
Oh,
It's only
this one is
Celine.
not good.
Yeah, this one is really not good. But one also stay in the front line without any help that coming from the team. And 3 member down from Evos Legend. It's gonna be a disaster for Evos Legend here, Belgium.
Yeah, and I don't think it's gonna be very good as well. Look at that one.
Oh my
Actually,
God,
the
the
ejector
massive damage.
thing happened right there. And look at the damage that is delivered
Wow.
from that Bruno. And the game is finished. This is a third game that will be happened inside of the first play-in on MPL ID Season 6 playoff.
Wow.